Craver's done Atlanta, Tampa Bay, two of the better teams.
Two of the better offensive teams, and right at the right time. Pitched. We talked about he pitched in Atlanta, and then tonight for me, even better. Just he's figuring out a little bit, learning how to pitch, and got some double play balls when he needed it. Used the sinker effectively. He can step on a four-seamer from 96 to 97, does that well. He's got other pitches as well. So it's a tough lineup to navigate through, and he did an outstanding job.
How pleased overall are you with how you guys played in these last two series?
We played extremely well. The Atlanta series was a little bit of a bummer, honestly. We went in that first one and have opportunities and win the next two and didn't. And then we come in here to play against these guys who are very difficult to play against because their pitching is so good and their lineup is the best in baseball right now, and they just do a lot of things really, really well. And I thought, we've pitched extremely well for the last 6 games, and really happy with how we've thrown the ball.
With 6 games and 6 days against two of the best teams in baseball, did you learn something about your team, or did they prove something to you?
Well, I think our pitching really stepped up. We had some difficulties in Kansas City, and we kind of limped into Atlanta a little bit because we played some high-scoring games there and didn't pitch very well in Kansas City. And for this team to have success, we need to pitch. And these last 6 games, like I said, we've thrown the ball outstanding.
How comfortable now are you having basically the ability to have 2 lights-out closers?
It's still early, but definitely take your chances with the stuff that both those guys have in the back end of a game, and they're proven it once, over and over again, that they're extremely hard to hit. Cano pitches an inning and 2/3 last night and goes and gets a save tonight. Incredible job. And Danny Coulomb, or Danny, it's hard to pronounce his last name, whatever his last name. I always screw it up. Danny, DC. Coming in, and they pinch hit a Rosarena punch, and then Ramirez there too. So 2 of the better right-handed hitters in our league, and against left-handed pitching especially, and to get 2 punch-outs there in a huge spot, that was awesome.
They lead the majors in turning double plays. One of the things you kind of preach to the pitching is keep it on the ground and let them make plays behind you.
Well, we got really good infielders, and we had it last year, and we're doing it again this year. Mateo scuffled a little bit offensively, but he's a difference maker for us defensively, what he can do in the range that he has. Frazier's unbelievably solid towards a great double play, super smart on the field, and Gunner's just getting better and better defensively. So, and then Urias, who won a Gold Glove last year, is comfortable playing all over the place. Love the infield defense we're playing, and huge help for our pitching staff.